What's good with y'all? It's your boy Kiso. I'm coming at y'all with a review. Today we're about to be reviewing Hopsin, the 32-year-old rapper from Los Angeles. No shame. When I say this is probably the best album that will be dropped this year, it will be tough to beat this. This man is telling stories. This man is talking about his situation in the hotel in Sydney with his girlfriend, the accusations of him putting his hands on his ex-girlfriend, the consequences of him doing that, were him not being able to see his child. He goes on telling stories about how his child will grow up without him most of his life, but just know that he has his support. And know what I'm saying? He also goes on to talk about his depression, coming back to the game, how he has his new company now, and how he's pretty much about to get rid of these little pump rappers. It's a whole bunch that goes into this. There's a whole bunch that goes into this album. It's ridiculous, bruh. If you haven't listened to this, you have to go listen to it right now and break it down. I would say right now the best songs on this album that I personally like has to be Hotel in Sydney, The Purge. Like, oh my goodness, bruh. Hold on. Ill Mind of Hopsin 9, like Ill Mind of Hopsin 9 pretty much is him telling his son, like, it's your mama's fault that we cannot be together as a family, you feel me? You will grow up and you will be treated as different because your mom is white, pretty much, and his grandparents is white. The only person that's black is the father, and they also live in Australia, so he will be looked at as different. Also, he will be looked at as someone without a father figure, misguided. His life will be confusing to him, but he wants his son to know that he will have his full support, and he promised him that one day they will reunite. And the shit is just so deep, bruh. Like, the way he broke things down and the way he structures his music is almost like a story. Like, you could pixelate everything in your mind. You could picture him in the courtroom fighting for his child, you know what I'm saying? And in your head, it's almost like Hopsin is standing up and he's rapping to the to the judge himself, telling him, like, fuck this bitch, that's my child. Like you can just picture it. Like, it puts a goofy image in your mind, but it's facts and it's deep and it's real, and that's why y'all have to listen to this, man. And we about to get into this in depth, so let's get right to it. We about to go into my favorite song, The Purge. So as you can see, he's about to be killing shit. Let me go into his first verse and let me show you what he coming with. Ooh, I ain't even trying to rhyme though, but for real. He goes on to say, yeah, homie, G the coldest MC, rolling deep through your vicinity. I just had an epiphany, I don't know what it did to me, but I'm hoping the devil doesn't get into me. Whoa, I'm still a beast whose enemies finna be off the chain with a brand new delivery. Try to get in my way, the feeling of rage that sit in my brain, and then I blast you into the smithereens. Nigga, please, I'll be damned if I'm thrown on the back burner. Fucking maniac purge, and I'm a rap server. That nigga's letting you know if you get in his way, you're getting murked. Get out of his way, he will destroy you. You can't compete with him when it comes to this lyric shit. He will murder you. You feel me? Then he goes on to say, the cat burglar who committing mass murder. The word to the God fucking the game from the POV. Niggas beg and plead on their knees. He fucking y'all with the POV. He pretty much saying he's having his way with y'all, nigga. It's a game to him, you feel me? There'll be no peace, the DOG. I feed on beats. If niggas wanna die, they can lean on me. No Bill Withers, you Pete. Then built it up, you wishing you was on the field with us. I'm the ill nigga, no deal. Look at the grill, niggas fucking with me, then I'll erupt. Still we must remain calm, no napalm in my dang palm. That man is saying, he murders beats. If you wanna die, you will fuck with him. Stay out of his way so he doesn't have to put his hands on you. Then he's saying, you wish he was on the field with us because nigga, we making numbers. We doing numbers and we taking over this rap shit. He said he's an ill nigga because that man is insane. We all know this though. And then he said, look at me grill niggas, destroying niggas, burning them with lyrics. He says, still we must remain calm, the palm in my dang palm. Pretty much telling y'all that he has power. He's he is slight to him, bruh. Then he says, I'm a dark villain like Blade, Spawn, or Akon with a cape on. Nothing even needs to be said right there. It ain't fun, you can't run. This is a horror flick your life is based on. He's saying you can't get away from this ass whooping that I'm about to hand you. That nigga will Jason your ass. He don't gotta run to catch you. You gon' fall. You can't get away. I ain't gonna say that I'm running shit. That's the shit that every rapper say. And think about it, nigga. Just go in and look at the bank account. I don't have enough patience to take it out. Niggas is hating now. I don't suffer from the paper drought. Always winning is my favorite route. My whole life I just lay it out. Being around me is a blessing, so boy, you should take a bow. Look, that nigga saying he does this. His pockets is never suffering, and nigga, you need to get on your knees because he's crowning this shit. Simple. And that's that's pretty much the basis of this purge shit, letting y'all niggas know that the game is his and he's taking y'all by storm, so y'all better pay attention. And let's move on to the next track right now. Hotel in Sydney. Now we get into the song Hotel in Sydney. This is when he gets into the altercations with his ex-girlfriend who lives in Australia. He finds out that she's hoeing, she's sleeping with her trainer. She's 20 weeks pregnant with his baby. And when he finds this out, all he does is push her onto the bed, and she goes on to tell authorities that he put his hands upon her, which technically he did. But come on, man, let's be real. Let's be mature about this. She told them that he beat her, which wasn't the case. She was not bruised. And shit, man, he just goes on to pour his heart out about the situation. The song is deep for real. And it's cold and it's sad at the same time, bruh. I haven't felt this way about a song since Dear Mama, probably. Dear Mama is cold. Dear Mama breaks down real shit, real events with his mama. But it's different though, it's different perspectives. I'm just talking about emotionally. I haven't felt that way since then. But man, let's just go ahead and get straight into this. The first verse. I got her the engagement ring she liked. Booked a new flight to come to Sydney just to see her, start a new life. Man, she's 20 weeks pregnant and I was just trying to do right. For us, the family, the kid, but maybe I was too nice. My homie takes me a picture and I just burst into anger. It was my girl in a bed with her personal trainer and I text my homie, yo, where you find this? He said, Snapchat, bro, it's all over my timeline shit. Swear it struck a fucking nerve in my chest. I looked at my girlfriend and said, gotta get a paternity test. She said, no, don't. You get all worked up and upset. I only slept in this bed right after work just to rest. I said, what? You expecting me to believe that? How, alright. Yeah, I'll relax. Guess it doesn't seem bad. My girlfriend's with a buff nigga getting bagged. Officer, correct me if I'm wrong, but she needed her head detached. I said, bitch, I can't believe this shit. Does he know you're pregnant? Is this his kid? Look how big my headache is. The whole time y'all having sex and shit, the type of nigga will fuck a pregnant chick. And I said, let's get a paternity test. I'm not kidding, bitch. And he said, no, I'm not getting it. Officer, I haven't seen her in months. I couldn't trust this lying whore. Plus, she told me that she slept with this guy before. Then I said, you know what? Forget it. It's all good, never mind. She's making my blood pressure high. I love her unconditionally, you know, I can't pretend I ain't never lied. For the first time, I guess I'll let it slide. She said, if you don't want me to take care of this kid, Marcus, then say so. No, if you don't want to take care of this kid, Marcus, then say so. I said, wait, no, it's mine too, I can't go. How you gonna support this kid without me? You don't make dough. He finds out that his girl is sleeping with a personal trainer, but still the love in his heart carries him to want to take care of his baby because that's his responsibility. Even though he loves her so much, he's willing to look past the hurt and pain that she had put him through and embarrassed him on social media. Then we get into the interlude, and it's Hopsin and the police officer. Pretty much him letting him know the story and breaking it down obviously made the police officer sympathize with him, because he says, yeah, Mr. Hopsin, you need a minute. Remember at the beginning, if you go back to the beginning, just search up the lyrics. The police officer is calling him all types of slander, just disrespecting the man. And now he's calling him Mr. Hopsin. So he goes on to say, Mr. Hopsin, you need a minute. May I have some water, please? No worries at all. I don't mean to cry and get emotional, but this just bothers me. And yeah, it's alright, you're good. Yeah, here you go, mate. The power of words, man. So verse 2. It wasn't me no more. I looked her in the eyes and straight told her, what did you say to her? I need you to tell me where this strip club is at, or this family we're about to have is over. I said, tell me where it's at. She said, no. I said, you about to make me mad. She said, so? I said, bitch, you better panic and run. The damage is done. You're doing this 4 months away from having my son. I told her I'm always gonna have her back. I forgave her after all the careless acts. I have one question, and she couldn't share the fact. The strip club, how come she couldn't tell me where it's at? Who the F is she effing in there? Whose dick is she sucking in there? Shaking and effing her butt in the air? It's like we've argued 1,000 times, and I'm over here trying to, I don't know why I'm over here trying to condense my cuss words now. I'm already getting demonetized, man. He said, it's like we've argued for 1,000 fucking hours. I'm annoyed, and I was at this point where something was about to get destroyed. I grabbed her purse and threw that shit across the room. I ain't gonna go too deep into the song, man, because y'all gotta listen to it for yourselves. But as you can see, man, he's telling y'all the story of his time in the hotel, and his girl is just pretty much laying all this shit on him, and it's hard on his chest, and it's ridiculous. I don't have too much words for that song, because it kind of irritates me the more that I read the lyrics. It's almost like it happened to me. You see, when I'm reading the lyrics, it's almost like I wrote those, you feel me? But yeah, man, I'm not even gonna do the part 3, the song 3, because I want y'all to hear this on your own. The record is nice though, man. I'm telling you, the record goes on talking about his troubles in his past, you know what I'm saying? His naiveness when buying that $20,000 ring for a woman that betrayed you like that. Never again. Coming back to the game from retirement, man. Starting his own independent company. Taking out all the trash, all this weak ass music that people are making these days is ridiculous. But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this review, man. This is my first review. It's just something different, man. Please go ahead and give me some feedback. This album is really dope. Just call it his comeback album, man. Let me know if y'all like how I read off the lyrics and then just kind of broke them down as I went. Over time I get better, but I hope y'all enjoyed this. Like I said, man, go ahead and drop a like, leave a comment for another video, and go ahead and subscribe, man. And until next time, I'm out, man.